Sure, you think about dusting and sweeping and mopping and wiping down kitchen counters, but have you ever thought about cleaning your houseplants? There's a good reason why you should think about it and do it right now. Hey everybody, it is Kim from getgreenbewell.com. Have you ever taken the time to wash your houseplants? Trust me, it's not something that a lot of people do, but it is really, really important and it is super simple, and I want to show you why. Houseplants have these tiny little pores on every single type of leaf that there is, and in those pores is where the air goes through and removes toxins. So if you have houseplants in your home to remove toxins, then you obviously want to keep those pores open and available to get as much air inside as possible. Now the problem with houseplants is that they absorb a lot of dust and a lot of the stuff that is flying through your house that might land in your floors and your carpeting, act as dust. These are all the nasty stuff that we're constantly trying to clean and keep on top of to keep our homes clean, but we never think about cleaning houseplants, which are part of the home decor and part of your ecosystem inside your home. So it is really important to be sure to bathe them in their own special way every now and then. It doesn't have to be something that's every day for sure. And it might not even be every week, but at least like maybe once a month, every season. You want to give them a proper cleaning. So I'm about to show you some easy ways to clean your houseplants. I promise you they are not weird. You are going to be able to quickly and easily do this. And that way your air purifying plants are going to work even better inside your home. This is why you have to dust your plants. Do you see that? That is just a layer of dust and dirt that is on this plant. I can spin it around. Even more leaves are just covered. I actually wet my finger and went like that, and you can see how there's, let me let it focus again. Okay. So you can see how it should look in the middle, and then you can see all of the nasty, nasty dust around the side. That is what we want to get rid of by cleaning our houseplants. Houseplants can actually have cobwebs as well, so you can see that. Gross. These plants have not been taken care of in a while. But this is just normal. I mean, everybody's plants to some degree, unless you clean them every week, are going to develop something like this. And you're probably not paying attention to your houseplants as something to clean. You're looking at your shelves, the vacuuming the floor and whatnot. But unbeknownst to you, all of this stuff is accumulating on the living things in your home. And if you are relying on these houseplants to kind of help you clear your air, this is not doing you any good. One of the easiest and best ways to clean houseplants like this, especially ones that have very thick leaves and very large leaves, is simply to get a rag. I chose a white paper towel to show you the dust that's going to come off. You can use a reusable rag as well. And you notice that it's not dripping wet, it's just a little bit damp. And I wrung it out, and then you just simply wipe up the plant, and look at that. I mean, that's just with one wipe, all the dust and debris that came off. And then you can see how it looks on the leaf compared to what it looked like before. There's like even hair caught on there. That's just from normal every day, especially we had this in the bathroom at one point. So stuff like that is just gonna really get caught in these plants. So you just want to support underneath with, your other hand. You can do it one-handed. I'm doing it one-handed just to show you on camera. Because this is a really thick leaf and pretty sturdy, I'm just kind of like wiping it back and forth with this. And again, you can see all of the gunk and debris. This, again, one leaf, just one leaf, and I haven't even done the whole thing, and that is what is coming off. But the difference is night and day. Now it is green, it is shiny, you can see the pores. But if I spin it around and show you some of these leaves that I showed at the beginning that look just like it, again, this is what those look like. Not quite so green, not shiny. So let's try and Just really quickly wipe up. To make things easier when you are cleaning a broadleaf plant like this, I would highly suggest using a spray bottle. You can just put all water in there. You can add a dish of drop soap, which a drop of dish soap, which I did in this, and just simply spray it. And then you can go down and wipe off pretty quickly with your towel. Again, nasty. No judgment zone here, right? You can simply wipe off those leaves very quickly without having to go through and wet the rag each time. Now, the dish soap can help break up a little bit of that dirt and debris that you're going to have on these leaves. You obviously want to make sure that it is completely removed, so really wipe these off really good. But again, look at how disgusting that is. And like we said, judgment-free zone, right? I haven't been really hip on doing a lot of house cleaning lately. So this is just doing a few of these leaves. I haven't even done like a quarter of this plant. It just goes to show how important something like this is. So there can be little areas on your plant, like right in here. Do you see how hair has got caught up in there? Obviously there's dust, there's all kinds of nasty stuff. But to get the paper towel or rag in there is going to be very difficult, and it's actually just really tight. You don't want to break the plant by trying to keep it healthy. So something that works is a Q-tip. You could also use a paintbrush to some degree, but when you're trying to get off all of this stuff that's like really down in there, just kind of take a Q-tip and you can see, well, it's not really showing. Let me see, it's kind of hard to do this with videoing and then actually seeing what you're doing. But you can go in and get all kinds of nasty stuff that was in there out. Like on this new bud right here, this is new plant that is happening, and I certainly don't want to break these leaves that are growing together. So I can put this Q-tip in between and capture all the dust that might have been there on that larger leaf. And then you can see how much stuff comes off, and that is not going to hurt this leaf. It's not going to damage the plant, but it certainly does help it to thrive more. Now, this isn't really smart to do your entire plant, especially if it's something this big, but definitely in the little nooks and crannies, that is going to help everything get clean. For larger plants, and especially vines, it's super easy to wash them under a faucet. And whether you do this in the kitchen sink or you bring it into the bathroom and do it in the shower where you can put the plants on the shower floor and just kind of hose them off, either way, you want to use the hose system on the faucet and just kind of put it all over the plant, which will knock off the debris and the dust and the dirt. Once you're done washing the plants like this, it's super easy to just leave them on the counter and kind of air dry. And especially in the shower, you can just leave them there to dry as well. All right, so there are some house plants that aren't going to be able to be cleaned very easily with a stream of water. And those are things like African violets, which have kind of a fuzzy feel on their leaves. And it might not make sense to wipe them with a cloth because it's not going to work. And you're going to have all of that fuzz that you're still not going to be able to get the dust and dirt and debris off of. Another great idea, or another plant that you wouldn't want to be doing that and wiping off with a cloth, is a cactus, obviously. So how are you going to clean a cactus and make sure that it is looking good? And then some succulents as well. You might have like tiny little succulents that are so delicate that you don't want to touch them with a stream of water or a cloth, and they might not respond well to water being all over them as well. You don't want to have to sit there and pat dry every single leaf. That would be so time consuming. So for those plants, what I suggest is you take a little paintbrush, like just a craft paintbrush. It doesn't even have to be expensive, just a little something, and you can delicately just brush the leaves. It is going to be a little time intensive, but at least you don't have to wipe each leaf down with water and then pat each leaf dry. So just go in there, whether it's a cactus, a succulent, an African violet, any type of plant like that that might have a fuzzy leaf, and just kind of dust it with the little paintbrush. I don't have any of those types of plants with me, or else I would demonstrate how to do that. So just be sure to take the time to dust those off, and then that way your plant will be performing as well as it can. Now this is just one of many videos that I have on houseplants and bringing them into your home so that they can purify the indoor air naturally, bring natural beauty into your home. It is a process called biophilia, which is love of plants, love of nature, and it's actually scientifically proven to make you feel happier, and it might improve your mood. So houseplants are just one part of that, and I am happy to share how to bring them into your home and how to take care of them easily without having to kill them, which is obviously a common problem for a lot of people. So watch the playlist that I have down below. That will give you a lot of details of how to easily bring houseplants into your home. I'm also going to put a lot of links below on easy ways to incorporate plants into your home. These are things like the best plants for bedroom sleep, or the best plants for your bedroom for better sleep. These are plants that actually increase oxygen at night and make a healthier, purer air environment so that you might be able to sleep just a little bit better. There's ways of taking care of pesky problems like gnats, how to keep your plants alive while you're away, all kinds of wonderful ways to take care of houseplants. So look for all of those links below. If you are new to my channel, I would love if you would subscribe to our channel and keep in touch. That would make me happy. And for everybody, if you could hit that like button down there. Did you know that the more times you hit that like button, then the more opportunities that other people have to see this video pop up in their screen and to help them as well too. So that's how that works. Until next time, everybody, take care, be blessed. If you need any more information, follow the links below or look on our website at getgreenbewell.com. Bye-bye.